Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 11. Hey, Delta.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Phillip Lindsay, 35 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go, boys. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 38, Garoppolo looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, 62 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He's got his man. That's Hardman. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Cut. 180. 950. 4 down. 76. Tell him. 76.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 3rd and long. It's gone. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 23.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, Lindsey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Philip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Garoppolo now already at 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Gun. Let him know. Hey, orbit. 941.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 13.
Now Mostert. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Gun. Check 41. Watch the screen.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Gold is able to put it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with...
And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA! Philip Lindsay saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Garoppolo now.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
Check out 13. Hey, 2. 11.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Topper! Hey, Echo! I got you.
Garoppolo now. 1st down throw. Catch is made by Hurd. A gain of 6 there on first.
Here we go, here we go.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
11. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Check 41. I'm coming after you.
Garoppolo again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Brockers in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
Check. Hey, gun.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
What? 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check 24. Kill.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Goff now looking to throw. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
Mostert. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
White.
No gain on the play.
Two draw Porter.
At the 47-yard line.
White. Smooth.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Lindsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Gurley again here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Check 52.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down. They'll try the air now with Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
76. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 5. Check Mike 5.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo now, 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is...
And he's going to go down again. Bud Dupree able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That one, 28 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Lindsey. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 10.
Go. 180. Hey, alert 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Listen. 61, matchbox lights. 50, Mike's 50. Rip left.
Here we go on 4th. Gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to come.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Hey, exit. 11.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, Haywood. Push him back. Mike 41. We got to wedge that up. Let's get off the field, D. Flag!
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Situation, let's go.
On first down, Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. More now.
They'll go again with Lindsey. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
To throw is gone. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Check 37. Check 37. Maverick. X3. 218. Chopper.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Another run by Lindsey. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Check safety. Check the backer. 49. Check 49. Check DC.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Let's get this. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
5.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Now it's gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time. Got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better.
He's got a man complete. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
21. Hey, gun. Hey, orbit.
41. We've got to wedge that out.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
41 to Mike.
Go.
Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a 49er 1st down.
Here we go. One, Omaha.
Mike 43. Mike.
Bravo.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 43 is the Mike.
I got you.
Garoppolo on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So with just a second to play, we'd have to see something crazy here for them to have a chance. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk about, a lot of hope when the playoffs start. Well, that ended for them. But when they look back, they'll have a lot to be proud of and see if they turn the page towards the next season.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.
Post-game report player stats. Finish player stats. Entering statistics screen player stats. Team post-game score. Team new highlights. 1, 2, 2. 5, 13. 5, 4, 2, 2. One 150 006 010. Zero 06. Post-game report player stats. Finish game. Entering XP feedback screen, you have 23 options. Game day goals is selected.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
Player retention.
We gon' let you have it.
Player progression.
Think I need to change my habits. What would you do if
generic list item. Player acquisition.
Now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now
Generic list item. 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 And yes. Entering XP feedback screen. You have entering player acquisition screen. Orion Beck. DeForest Blake and Tomlinson. DeForest Butner. Front speed front power rusher. Wander Goldsberry. Tobias Warren. Orion Beck. Josh Hewitt. Patsy Wilkins. Overview. Ratings. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my Zone.
lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how
Zone.
you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use it. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the J's.
Slot zone.
Crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like foreign cars driving fast. I never done this
And
before.
zone.
Yeah, drown out my problems, let me. When I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
Johnny Baker.
Let you have it.
Overview. Ratings.
I need to change my habit.
Overview. Upgrade.
For me, it didn't have it. Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
Orion Beck.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Posse, Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays.
Wander Goldsberry.
All being moved in a frenzy.
Enter. Yes. Entering. Attention. Pop-up 5 play. Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. View event. Practice squad.
As hard as you can go.
Contract extended.
Turn it up, we giving a show. But can you rock?
Training complete.
What you talking about?
Team adjust lineup.
But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind?
Lineup offense QB. You have 3 options. Jager Apollo 89 overall. Entering franchise hub screen. Entering. Warning pop-up. Things to do. You have 12 options. Practice squad. Training complete. U-Box score. Training complete.
And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star
Enter. Yes.
final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneous.
Entering main menu screen. Subscribe now.
You can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Exhibition pop. Pro. Play now. Correct. Skills trainer.